Mike Coppinger, Ring Magazine. Hey, congrats on the victory. Is it exciting for you now that with Fury and Wilder fighting each other December 1st, and you're going to have a clear-cut challenger that everyone's going to want to see? It's going to be a massive event for you, possibly in April.
Yeah, good luck to them both. I've always said it. Boxing needs it. You know, they've been professional 9 years. I've been pro 5. I've bear the burden of the heavyweight division on my back for some years, because it was all about me fighting Wilder, fighting Fury, fighting Klitschko, fighting Dillon, fighting Povetkin. That's all they was interested in, me fighting them all. And I'll always knock them down one by one, but people have to be patient. So I'm happy that them two are fighting. Good luck to both of them. And I said it in the ring, April 13th is booked, but whoever wants to step up and take the challenge, I'm always willing to fight. This is what I do for a living, so whichever heavyweight is serious can get on the phone to Eddie, and we can look at making the deal.
What's your best hope for the outcome December 1st in terms of both who might win and maybe the manner? It's exciting and so forth.
You know, man, I never really watch anyone else. I'm not too fussed who wins. The sport is big in itself, so even a loser can go on and do well. Parker lost and had a great fight with Dillon, so there's room for the loser. Povetkin can go on and do great things as well, and there's room for the winner. So whoever's serious is always welcome. So I have no interest in who wins, and I'm not really swaying to Wilder or Fury. I'm not fussed.
Can I ask Eddie, which of the two would be the easier to make?
Well, presumably Fury will have a rematch book, or Wilder will have a rematch book.
Yeah.
So, obviously being British, we'd like to see Tyson Fury win that fight, but in terms of April, Deontay Wilder must win that fight if that's going to happen. We're not willing to wait until December. We can wait till December to see, but a deal must be done well in advance of that, subject to winning that bout. You know, I think that, like AJ said, the Wilder fight now, you know, we've been back and forward with various stuff, and you know, the offer that was made to us, which had no real substance, and they were scrapping around trying to find people to put money together and broadcasters to put money together, will look like absolute peanuts when this fight is made. So, but you have to keep winning, and that's why there was so much pressure tonight. It's all very well saying this fight gets bigger and bigger and bigger, but what if someone loses? It's like Mayweather-Pacquiao. You know, that happened too late, but one defeat to Povetkin tonight, and everyone would have said, oh, you two are idiots, because you didn't take that fight. And that was the pressure tonight. But now, after 80,000, and after the worldwide exposure, and after the finish, and after the resume improves, that offer will look like peanuts when this fight is made. And we would have made it tonight, and we will make it in April again. But in terms of who do I want to win that fight for AJ, it's Deontay Wilder, because that is the biggest fight in world boxing. And Fury Wilder is a really good fight to find out who the second best heavyweight is in the world.
AJ, is it Wilder that you want in April?
Yeah. We've been trying to negotiate with their team after attacking the fight. Then I had to fight Parker, carried on negotiating, and that's fight with mandatory. I don't want to wait till December for him to finish his fight, have his rest, and then start negotiating, because I'll start training for a fight again early Jan. So I want to kind of get my fight penciled in as soon as possible this side of the year, so I know what I'm doing next year. But it seems that those negotiations take a long time. But as I said, there's a lot of room for all of these heavyweights. They're all talented, they all can fight. Povetkin wasn't a champion, but he came. We conquered, but he definitely came game, and people were entertained. So if Wilder's not serious, there's other people out there. When he's ready, we're ready.
Eddie, you said that, you know, the fight between Wilder and Fury will look like peanuts compared to...
No, I said the offer.
Until the offer.
Yeah.
How big a fight would Anthony Joshua and Deontay Wilder, or even Tyson Fury, but maybe Deontay Wilder, be at Wembley? And would it be the biggest fight we've ever seen in the UK?
It could be one of the biggest fights in all-time boxing history. It'd definitely be the biggest fight in British boxing history, because we've just had one against Vladimir Klitschko. That was the biggest fight in British boxing history, unquestionably, and the most exciting. This one will eclipse that. You know, we don't rule out a fight in America at some point as well. We know the money over there. You know, we're involved with some serious players in terms of the zone over there who, you know, will want to back that fight as well, here or there. So it's going to be very, very interesting. But I do believe that we're only scratching the surface of how big Wilder Joshua could be. But we also live in an age where fans want everything now. And we also live in a heavyweight division where someone could lose. Not this man, but someone else could lose. So we want that fight now. He wants to be the undisputed heavyweight champion of the world.
But presumably, if you sign the fight for Wilder has, or is having, we understand, another fight first, isn't he?
Yeah, that's irrelevant. It's subject to winning. I mean, obviously, if he loses, we're not fighting as Wilder in. But what we're saying is, we map out our future. There's never been any disruption to the career of Anthony Joshua. Everything has been absolute, solid, step by step. We're not waiting for time wasters. What we're saying is, we'll negotiate the fight now. If you lose, we understand we have to find another opponent. But if you win, we're not waiting until December. These aren't negotiations that are going to take 24 hours. So I'm not having the career of Anthony Joshua slowed down by people slow playing the deal. If they want the deal, and we've opened talks now with Shelley Finkel as well, we can make it happen for April. You go and have your fight, you go and win, but subject to you winning, and we'll have someone else in place in April as well. But we're not going to waste our time, we're going to progress the career, but note the resume of the people he's fighting while we're supposedly waiting. He's not just boxing off easy competition, he's fighting the very best in the world. Number 2 wasn't available. We couldn't make that deal. He boxed number 3. And guess what? When he boxed Josie Parker, he was number 3 in the ring, wasn't he? So what more has he got to do?
Presumably, though, you'll negotiate with Fury as well, because otherwise...
No, because he'll have a rematch clause.
Okay.
So if Fury wins, good luck to him. It's not really what we want, because we want to fight Wilder. So, but again, we get the negotiations done, we get a deal in place for April, subject to victory. And if they don't want to do that, then we fight someone else in April. And then we box again in November, December. He's not going anywhere. He's had 22 fights. These heavyweights calling him out, even ex-heavyweights, criticising Anthony Joshua. Where were they after 22 fights? Did they have a resume like him? Absolutely not.
Eddie, I know you obviously want Wilder to win because it's clear that there'll be a rematch clause since it's a voluntary, like you said. But rematch clauses aside, would you still rather see Wilder than Fury?
Yes.
Why?
Because I don't want to be disrespectful, but Tyson Fury is the most unentertaining fighter I've ever seen. He's never been in a good fight in his whole career, apart from Cunningham where he got knocked down. Deontay Wilder against Joshua is the biggest fight in world boxing, and stylistically, it is the most exciting matchup you could possibly make in boxing.
Anthony, what are your thoughts on that?
What, that I want to fight Wilder?
Yeah, you said before no preference. Would you rather see Wilder for that reason, stylistically?
Yeah, no problem. I fight all of them, one at a time. Wilder next, no problem. So yeah, I look forward to both of them fighting. Good luck to Wilder. And once he wins, the opportunity is there. But as Eddie said, hopefully we can get that deal signed and sealed before December, so I can start planning my future.
So you prefer Wilder?
As I said, I'm not.